Streetlights. Content warning. Mentions of suicide. It's taking every ounce of self-control and restraint right now to not go to my CL and ask him to give me back the bottle of pills I asked him to hold on to a couple weeks ago. I feel like my thoughts might be at a point where I probably should go to the hospital. Am I going to? Probably not. For one, it's because I'm a coward and emergency rooms trigger the fuck out of my PTSD. And the other reason is I don't even have any bus fare, so it's not like I can just bus there, you know? And I also don't know anyone who would be able to drive me. I still have an unpaid ambulance bill from the last time I was in the ER this time last October after the nurse practitioner called the cops on me because I told them I was actively suicidal. Plus I also feel like if I get to the ER, I'll be hit with imposter syndrome, and I'll feel like I'm not bad enough to even be there. Like I'm taking up space in the bed that could be used for someone else who needs it more than I do. It's hard to figure out what's a rational thought versus just my trauma brain telling me things, leading to distorted thinking. Sometimes I feel like I bring this on myself. Like if I tried harder, I could escape this constant cycle of falling back into the same self-destructive tendencies. If I could just be better, then maybe I could feel better. I think the thing that stops me from acting on my urges is the feeling of regret that follows. I don't want my last thought to be one of regret. I have friends that I love, and I know I would miss. But would they miss me? I think so. At least that's what I try to tell myself. But it's hard to not overthink and ignore the thoughts in my brain that tell me that nobody needs me and I'd be better off gone. That all I am is a burden to those around me, and how the lives of the people I love and hold dear to me wouldn't be impacted all that much by my disappearance. It's hard to focus on the good days when the bad days are so intense. I know during the days when it shines that the sun is brighter than 1,000 stars, but the dark nights are so empty and bleak. It's hard to focus on the good times when the bad times are unbearable. I'm trying to remind myself of the yin and the yang, and how for all the bad out there, there's an equal amount of good. The bad makes the good days feel so good, but how do you cope when the bad days are so bad? Will it always be like this? I thought when I was younger that if I did survive the dark period of my life, that it would subside in the future. It has to a point, but it's still there. Even during my happiest hours, the thoughts of ending it are always there at the back of my mind. And I get scared sometimes, because I like the good days. I get scared of both following through with the darkness and never seeing the good days again, and of the bad thoughts always following me for the rest of my life. Some days I can handle it, but the other days it becomes unmanageable. I'm trying to focus on something bright, like how when you're walking at night and the streetlights look like stars, shining your path along the way. Writing helps, drawing helps. Hopefully it'll be enough to guide me through the night until the morning comes.